Hi everyone, welcome to the Weight Loss Diaries. I'm Denise, I'm your Saturday vlogger. It is Saturday, November 28th, 2009. Thanksgiving just happened. Happy holidays to everybody. I've already got the Christmas tree up at work. I'm ready. Bring it on. Okay, so my weight this week, I have some very good news. I'm so excited about this and I'm really happy to share this with you guys. I weighed in today at 210.4. Actually 209.6 was my first weigh-in, and then to get my confirmation weigh-in, I always do it twice to make sure the scale wasn't all funky or wonky or whatever. And of course it came back like 5 times after that at 210.4. The 209.6, I don't know where that came from all of a sudden, but that's why I do that, to make sure that it's an accurate number. So that means that I lost 1.4 pounds, and I officially am 50.4 pounds lost. Yay! That was my first major milestone, was to lose half of my goal, which was 50 pounds. So my next goal is another 50 pounds for 100 pounds lost on by December 31st, 2010. I feel so accomplished. I feel so proud and accomplished and scared to death because I don't want to get complacent, and I continue to struggle with my diet. I'm trying to learn to call it nutrition and not diet, because what I do is more of a lifestyle and not a diet. But I just feel like I could really go the other direction at any given moment, especially during the holidays. I've really had to fight it. Taking little nibbles here and there of little treats that are out, that's going to do me in, and this is the time of the year when that is just everywhere. So I'm trying really hard, and I'm doing really well so far, but it's a challenge. It is seriously a challenge. It's hard. The good stuff comes out this time of the year. It's really hard to stay away from it when you know it's not coming around again for another year. Now, when I'm in maintenance mode next year, when I've lost all my weight, I will partake in a little bit of that within reason. But right now I'm in a weight loss mode, and it's just not okay for me right now. For me personally, I just don't want that right now. So, and that's, everybody has an individual decision about that. So anyway, yay, on my personal channel I'm going to be opening up my 50-pound letter, so you can come over and check that out if you want. And topic of the week this week is cookbooks, to share our favorite cookbook. And I have one cookbook that I love right now, and that is because I eat clean, and so it's important for everything to be organic, whole, as much as possible. There are a couple of other cookbooks that, well, actually a couple other resources that I do use, and one's underneath the camera. I better try to get it out without dropping my camera. Okay, still with me, that's good. Don't fall. Okay, my first and foremost favorite cookbook is this one, the Eat Clean Diet Cookbook by Toscarino. This is the diet that I follow, the nutrition plan that I follow, and every single recipe has a picture, and I love that. Slow cooker chestnut stew. So it'll give you the recipe, and then it gives you a photograph of what every single one of them is a glossy color photo, which is fantastic because it just makes it so much easier. Roast stuffed pork tenderloin. And I love this because I'm not going to make this every day of the week, but if I want a special something, or I want to step it up and have something that has a little more flavor involved, then I might make something like this. So you can see the picture and then the recipe on the side. So I love this book because it's full of such great clean foods. Roasted asparagus, so there you go. And what I did with this cookbook is I went through and I wrote the point values on all of the different meals myself down in the bottom, because I do Weight Watchers also, in addition to clean eating. However, I've noticed that my weight loss has slowed, and I've been adding weight training to my regimen. And I think that part of the problem is that I might not be getting enough food to fuel what my body needs to do. I've noticed that a couple of times I felt almost hypoglycemic, which means I'm not eating enough. So I'm going to I'm going to tighten up my nutrition and eat cleaner, even cleaner. Like right now I have coffee with some brown sugar in it. I used to use stevia, but that was giving me headaches. Oh, that's something I want to say. I don't know if I posted that on the video. When we did the video on sugar and stevia and all of that, I have to rescind what I said about stevia. Not that I'm rescinding it, but just that I noticed when I was on vacation that I had a lot of coffee during the week while I was home, that there was a little trend happening, and I was getting little headaches after I would drink my coffee. Just a little teeny headache right here behind my eyes. And so I thought, that's interesting. So I had 2 cups of coffee with brown sugar in it instead, and I didn't get the little headache. It's just a tiny one, and it only lasts for just a teeny little bit, but it's there. And I don't know why stevia would do that to me. I've never heard of it doing that to anybody else. Maybe I'm just sensitive to it, and I had too much at one time. Because I was drinking, I don't know, 4 cups during the course of a day, and I usually have 1 cup of coffee, maybe 2 in the morning at work. So I switched to brown sugar for now, and there's agave nectar that I have in the cupboard, although it doesn't seem strong enough. I seem to have to put double as much, so I think I'd rather stick with a lesser amount of the brown sugar than double the amount of agave nectar. And then honey, so I'm trying that out as well. So, but I'm going to tighten up my nutrition more, because I think that will help sort of break this little plateau kind of thing that's going on with adding the weight training to my exercise. So we'll see. It's kind of a bodybuilding approach to nutrition and exercise, which is all along sort of what I've been gearing up to go into. Not that I want to be a bodybuilder, but I like the lean tone muscle that gives you. So anyway, this is my cookbook, and then Tosca Reno, who wrote the cookbook, she also does a clean eating magazine. This is her magazine. And I love this magazine because it gives you a lot of versatile ideas. Like, what is this? Mini blueberry buckwheat ricotta dessert pancakes. And so it gives you a whole variety of new foods. The problem with this magazine, and the reason that I don't cook everything out of here, is right now I'm really trying to watch the sweets and pastry type stuff like that. Because that, I'll have a little bit of that, and even if it's healthy, and I'll want 10 times more. So I'm really careful about it. They have a lot of goodies kind of stuff in here, and I try to stay away from that. Even though it's made with whole ingredients, a lot of protein powders and other kinds of things that really round it out. I'm just leery right now. We'll see. I might get into some of that later, but I don't want to trigger myself to start overeating, especially where sugar is concerned. Whether it's healthy sugar or not, brown sugars or honey or natural sugars or not, doesn't matter to me. The other cookbook that I have is the Body for Life cookbook. I don't have it with me. It's upstairs in the bedroom. I'm not going to go get it because I don't actually use it right now. And the reason that I don't use it is because they use a lot of commercial products in their recipes that are not organic or whole. And so you can replace them, but oftentimes something organic or whole will be higher in calorie, so your counts are all off, and you have to figure it all out. And I don't have the time for that. So I have used some recipes out of that when I was doing Body for Life a while back, but and I do like it, and I may take the time to convert some of the recipes into more of a clean eating, well, not clean eating, it is clean eating, but more of a whole foods and not so much processed foods thing. So anyway, yeah. So that's it, I think. A little scattered today. It's not my normal Saturday. It's kind of a different day. So go over to my personal channel. The video's not up yet. I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to open this letter and do it on camera so everybody can kind of share that with me. And I just want to thank everybody with the Weight Loss Diaries, the community, the weight loss community on YouTube, subscribers, and just everybody that gives support and gets support and is here to share all this with us, because when we share back and forth like this, it just gives everybody else, everyone gleans strength and ideas, and the networking is just so amazing. And I have to attribute so much of my success to this community. So thank you guys so much for everything you give all the time in your videos every day, all the support, all the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so everybody have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.